Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my November favorites. So before we get started with everything, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. You can just do that by clicking the link right down below. I'll just put like a button right here. It's just easy for you guys to click so you can join the Loveleigh family, and please leave a like down below also. So we're gonna actually talk about makeup first, and then we're gonna go into skincare and hair care because those are questions that I get a lot from you guys, like how do I take care of my skin and what products do I use, and it changes from season to season. So I've, started using some newer things now that I wanted to show you guys, and I will do that right after the makeup, which we're gonna start with first. I recently bought this. It is the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. You can probably tell that it is incredibly dirty. It happened so quickly. First time using it, and I recorded the tutorial. I'll link it down below for you guys. But besides that, I really do love the eyeshadows that are in here, and I kind of knew I would. I was like, when I bought this palette, I had this feeling that it was gonna be one that I just use all the time. I just had this feeling that I was really gonna love it because the shadows in here are right up my alley. They're more like warmer tones, and that's what I typically like to use. I'm just totally obsessed. I really like it, and I wanted to say thank you to you guys for actually recommending this to me. Otherwise, I would never have bought it. But so many of you in the comments were like, Kayleigh, you need to try this palette. When are you gonna get the palette? Come on, Kayleigh. So Elf Cosmetics recently came out with these babies right here. 3 different sized blending sponges. And you guys were asking me, because I used it in a video, what the differences are between these and the Real Technique sponge, which I have, the orange one, and the Sephora Beauty Blender. So this one is very similar, of course, to the Sephora one, but you get 3 different sizes and it's cheaper. So in my opinion, I think this is more worth it to buy these right here. I've been getting obviously the most use out of this one because I like to use it to blend in my foundation, which I did today. That's why it is dirty. All beauty blenders are really hard to clean, so you're gonna get that problem, of course. And unfortunately, since it's white, you can clearly see when it's dirty and needs to be washed. Whereas with the orange one and the pink one, you could kind of get away with like using it a few times and then like feeling okay about it, not washing it. But this one's just like, after the first use, you're like, this is a little bit gross. I think I need to go wash it. Sephora came out with a micro-sized one just like this. It has these like tiny little like pores all over the sponge, and that made my under eyes not blend in right. Like, it just looks super patchy. This one is totally different. This is actually made of the same material that these are made out of. So if you ever wanted to try or to have a micro-sized one, like a mini one like this, then definitely buy this pack right here because this is really, really nice for blending out, contour around your nose or underneath your eyes. You're never gonna get that patchy look. This one's great for, of course, like blending out the under eyes, concealer and stuff like that, but also for bronzer and blush, like using cream products and blending those out on your face. So, it's really nice being able to have 3 different sizes. I'm not sure if they are being sold in the store just yet, but they are from the new Beautifully Precise collection. And if they're not sold out from Cyber Monday, then they'll most likely be on the website and be available to you guys. But yeah, out of all the beauty blender sponges I've ever tried in my lifetime, I've even tried ones from Amazon. These I think are the best. They're really soft. So I've got the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. So good for if you have dry under eyes. Or I'll use the Bye Bye Under Eye from IT Cosmetics in neutral medium. So with this one, you have to be a little careful because they run kind of light. Like, I feel like a medium shade is something I would usually use for all over my face, but these run so light that I had to choose the neutral medium one under my eyes, and it's still really, really bright. Like, I still use it as something to help brighten things up. Very similar to the Amazing Cosmetics concealer in consistency. It is a little bit thicker, so you gotta be kind of careful when you're applying it to not apply too much, but it does a great job of covering and brightening. So I'll just use one of these two. Honest Beauty Invisible Blurring Powder. It turns out that I actually like this one a lot more than the Laura Mercier one because it's a finer consistency, so it doesn't look as heavy, but also because I feel like the Laura Mercier one, you put it on, it's almost like it has that white cast with it. This one doesn't. It just immediately blends right into your like natural skin tone. Like, you can't even tell where you put it. Blurs and it smooths out the skin. It does exactly what I want it to do without it drying me out. So I have been really liking using this a lot, and I'm happy that my Laura Mercier one broke. Otherwise I wouldn't have even like tried another one, but yeah, this is good. Really good. Would recommend it to you guys too. I love this so much. It's the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting palette. So this is full of cream shades. It's got a blush, a highlighter, a concealer, and a bronzer. It just makes my skin look sun-kissed and glowy in a more natural way, because sometimes, like, since I told you guys I have really dry skin, when I use powder products on like anywhere near my under eye area, it can get really heavy and cakey and peely. But when I use cream products like this here, I don't notice that, and so I have been really gravitating towards stuff like this, and this one in particular just happens to be my favorite because it has all three things that I want to use in one palette. I use this foundation so much that it's like I actually start to feel bad for all of my other foundations that I own. It is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation, the Fit Me foundation in 238 Rich Tan. It's just something about when I first put it on, how nice it makes my skin look and how great it covers and how everything I put over it looks so good. Like, I put other foundations on and I'm just like, it's just not the same. There's just something about when you initially put this on and like the first few hours of wearing it, it just looks so pretty. I don't really get that from other foundations. The only one that comes pretty close to this is the new Makeup Forever HD foundation formula. That one's a little bit similar to the way that this makes my skin look. So if you guys watch a lot of my tutorials, then you know that I use false lashes all the time. I even like to wear false lashes just like on an everyday basis, like no eyeshadows whatsoever, no eyeliners on my eyes, and I'll just put some really natural looking falsies on and that's it. And I love the way it looks, but I always make sure to blend my natural lashes in with the falsies so that it looks like the falsies are my own lashes. And to do that, I'll use a mascara that has like a really dark black formula to it. It's the Julep Length Matters. It's a buildable lengthening mascara. So since I wear the falsies, you know, I don't need to worry about volume. It's more just like lengthening my natural lashes into the falsies. So I find this works really well and I love it. I think it's great. The wand looks like this, by the way. It's like thinner and it has tiny little hard bristles all around it. There's no like weird shapes going on, it's just straight up. Just in case anybody asks, I am wearing right now the OFRA lip liner in Baby Doll. So this is my new favorite because it looks exactly like my natural lip color. One of you guys in the comments on my last video was asking if I got lip injections, and I have not. These are my natural lips. I just like slightly overline them, and I really like the way it looks because it just makes them a little bit more plump and it feels really nice. It's not drying or anything like that, and it's just like a nice everyday kind of lip liner color, so that's why I use it a lot. And then the other one that I use a lot, I have two of because I use it so much, I have a backup, is Cher from Gerard Cosmetics. It's more purpley toned than Baby Doll is. Baby Doll's more red and warm. These are the Gerard Cosmetics setting sprays. So I have them in a few different scents. They have this purple one that's lavender, and then they have the green one, which is ginger, and then this orange one, which is peach. So I really like the fact that they thought about making it smell good. I thought that was so interesting. If I was to pick, I'd say the green one is probably my favorite though. This one's more sweet, and then this one's good too. It's like a smooth lavender kind of smell, but this one I like a lot for in the morning. It just like really wakes me up. I spray it on my face to set my makeup, and I'm just like, whoa. So now we're going to talk about skincare. I'm excited about this. I haven't talked to you guys about skincare in so long. Like, there's so many new things that I've been using and I feel like I just have to tell you guys about. So I don't usually deal really with a lot of acne, so I haven't been using anything for that. And I actually completely stopped my treatment. I know I was telling you guys I was using, what was it called again? I cannot remember the name of the acne treatment I was using, but I no longer have to use that. I completely like got myself off of it. What I did was I just slowly over time like used it less and less and less until my skin just didn't need it anymore. So now what I'm really focusing on is how my skin is now after, you know, all of those years of using acne medication. And it's dry. It's really, really dry. And I'm trying to repair my skin by using products that, you know, are for dry skin. So I do a lot of masks and stuff. And then this one in particular that I wanted to tell you guys about that I love and I feel like I need to get more of it was a sample that I got from Ombre. It was like this gold face mask. I got it in my Birchbox and I used it, and immediately afterwards, I've never felt my skin so soft before. So I don't have it to show you guys because it was just like a one-time use thing, but I really like it and I'm gonna go buy more of it. It's probably expensive because I know Ombre is an expensive brand, but yeah, it's good stuff, good stuff. So to take off my makeup, I have been using this. I do like, you know, my usual makeup wipes if I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, but if I'm wearing more heavier makeup like I'm wearing today, then I will definitely use something like this. It is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup 3-in-1 Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. It smells a lot like coconut oil. So this is what it looks like. It's just like a white cream. So I'll leave it on for just, I don't know, sometimes even 5 minutes because I'm like, this feels good. And I just noticed that my skin feels and looks better, and all the makeup, of course, is away, which is nice. I don't have that stinging sensation in my eyes. And I just feel like afterwards, why didn't I use this before? Like, do you ever get that feeling where you're just like, man, I was really missing out? So as my facial cleanser, this is the one I use. It's by Poreless. It's a foaming cream cleanser with Greek yogurt. Again, this is just another great product for dry skin. It smells really good. So what I do is I put a little bit in my hand, and then I will rub it onto my face first, and then I'll activate it with water. So I'll put the water on, like a little bit on my fingertips, and then start rubbing it in, and it kind of starts to foam, and it just like, you can feel that it's really working into your skin. So I'll rub it on for a few minutes, just feels really good, and then I will wash it off and pat my face dry. So I do this really, really weird thing where I like to make my own moisturizer. I feel like every moisturizer I've ever used, there's just something about it that it's missing, and I think that's oils. And I like to mix my oils and my moisturizer just together into one and just create this like big concoction of weirdness. I'll use my favorite moisturizer, and currently right now it is this one from e.l.f. It's the Nourishing Night Cream. This stuff is so heavy duty. I'm warning you right now, if you don't have dry skin, I probably wouldn't go anywhere near this. It's thick, like so thick. I just pick a tiny little bit up of this. I'll start like going in with all my oils and things. So my favorite ones to use are this one. I've used it so much that I rubbed off the label. I got it on Amazon. This is vitamin C, just pure vitamin C. So it just comes with a little dropper, and I'm almost done with this. I gotta get another one, but yeah, I just suck it up in there, and I put a few drops of this into the moisturizer. Then I will use my jojoba oil. So you can use this on your hair as well, which sometimes I do like on the ends, but I've been liking using this on my face because I feel like it really smooths things out, and I've noticed the texture of my skin since I started doing this is so much better. Like, I don't have that like really weird pory look when I put my foundation and stuff on, and I really do think it's because of this. So I just do a few drops of this pure 100% jojoba oil, and I got this also from Amazon, and then I'll rub it all together and put it on my face, and my face feels like $1,000,000. Okay, so lastly we're gonna talk about hair care stuff, the things that I cannot live without. So first up is my leave-in conditioner. This is a hydrating style cream from Moroccan Oil. Pretty expensive, I will say, but the good thing about it is that I feel like I use a lot of it. Like, I use a full pump for my hair. I feel like it's like there's so much in here, and I'm like never gonna run out. So what I like to do is go in on the ends only with this, and it's from Honest Beauty. It's the Dry Condition and Shine Serum. It just drips into your hand like this. It makes it like so much shinier and healthier, and that's what I like to do when I am working with like straight hair. So if I'm gonna curl my ends, then I use this. They have like a new completely repackaged design, but it is from Sebastian. It's crude clay. You can like get this at CVS and stuff like that. Just find some sort of clay like this, take one curl and then go like this. It really helps to form it and shape it out like apart from all the other pieces of hair, so that way it gives it more texture and more volume, and you just look like you have more hair, which I really like. So that is it for my November favorites. I feel like this video is probably gonna be long. If any of you guys stayed till the very end, let me know it down in the comments. If you watched till the end, if you watched till the end, then we're gonna have like a secret code word. We're gonna say spaghetti. So whoever said spaghetti in the comments, I know that you watched till the end. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I've got a new video coming for Friday. I already planned it out. I'm just gonna tell you guys, it's gonna be products I've used up. And it's gonna be a long video because there's a lot of products that I've used up recently. Like, there's like 20 of them. Alright, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up before you go, and I will see you in my next one. Love you. Bye!